Hello everyone, my name is Nadina Ali and I'm a graphic artist from Marseille based in London. For audio description purposes, I am a black woman with black and purple hair. I'm wearing gold jewellery, a bright yellow top, and I'm sitting in a podcast recording studio. Today is the first day of the January challenge and the first day of the year, and I'm very excited to have designed the creative prompt for today. And for the prompt, I wanted everybody to think about what kind of change they want to see in the world for the year ahead. So it doesn't have to be a big change, but think about your life or the people in your lives. What do you think would make a really positive difference? Think about a slogan or a message that could express that and basically create a poster that's centered on that. So I'm going to talk you through the prompt, and for that I'm going to grab a sheet of paper and I've got some pens in front of me. So first, think about color. I'm going to go for pink, orange and purple. So keep it as bright as you can, but it's up to you, no pressure. And also think about layout. How are you going to put the words on the paper? Try to feel the page. You can add drawings as well. I'm just going to stick to text because that's what I know best. So let me grab these pens. And then when thinking about layout, so basically there's a few ways you could do it. You can freestyle and just go tack, tack, tack. Or you could be a bit more structured. I think I'm going to be more structured today and I'm going to split the page in 3. And then I'm going to go for a bold message. I'm going to go for no more racism. So I'm going to write no at the top, more in the middle, and racism at the bottom. So that's one way you could do it. Or you could maybe do it so the words are sitting diagonally on the page. So you could also do something like no more racism. Up to you. As I said earlier, I'm not going to add any drawings to mine. I'm just going to go straight for text. Let me try to see how that would work. So if I divide the page evenly, and I want to fill the page as well, so no is going to be very big. So I'm going to write no like this. And then a very big O. Now this doesn't have to be perfect. You're just trying to make sure that it's a very big and bold message. Oh, so that's my first word, no. I think I'm going to color it in roughly, very roughly. If you have time, you can be a bit more intricate about it and color better. But I just want to keep it a bit rough so you can see. So that's my no. My next word is, more. Now, more has more letters, so I need to be mindful of how I'm going to fit that in. One good advice that someone once gave me is that if you're not sure about spacing, you can start with the first letter. Oh, this pen is a bit sad. I'm going to write M first, and then I write the E. Might not be the best way to do that, actually. Yeah, so we've got the M and the E, and then you fill the rest in the middle. That still can be a bit tricky because you're trying to make sure all the letters fit. So I've got my O and then my R, and it's not too bad. As you can see, my letters, again, we're not aiming for perfection here. We're trying to make sure that the message is very clear. So I think so far I'm doing all right. For this, I'm going to color diagonally just to make it look a bit different. You could do something like added patterns inside if you feel super creative. Or you could use a different color. Up to you. But yeah, my pen is not working very well. Is it going to make it to the end? I don't know. We shall find out in about 1 minute. But yeah. Things you can do with your text as well. So My no is italic. That was an accident, but that's something that you can do. Have your text at an angle, or maybe use lowercase. I went for block letters because I wanted to color them in. But again, you're the artist for this. I'm just offering you some guidance. And the last word I'm going to write is racism. Now, racism has a lot of letters. I think that's going to be a challenge. So I'm starting with the R. And then again, my last letter is M. Now, I think this is going to be a tricky one, but let's see what we can do. So I'm going to make my M quite thin, so it does leave space for the other letters. So this is where we are. And I have all the other letters to fit in. So for that, I think I'm going to work my way in by doing the A, and then the S. Yes. Oh, this is going to be a big spelling test. My S is a bit skinny, but we can call it a design feature. I've got not much space left for the C and the I. I think I'm going to have to be super creative here with my layout. I'm going to squeeze the I in. This is the, final word. As you can see, my I is a bit squeezed there, but it looks quite cozy in between the C and the S. I'm going to color that in as well. I'm going to go for a vertical coloring, or maybe like a grid-like coloring, just to make it a bit more interesting. Again, it's up to you how you decide to do it. And take your time. I'm trying to get through this quite quick so you don't get bored, but take the time you need. Put some music on, have a cup of tea, a biscuit, whatever it is that make you comfortable while you do this. And then you can also think about where you're going to put your poster. I think on my kitchen window would be quite nice, but it could be on your fridge or on your bedroom wall. Yeah, have a think as well where you do it. Where would it have the most impact? You could gift it to someone. That's also an option. So that's my poster for the challenge. What would you put on yours? What kind of change do you want to see? Small change, big change, it all matters. Thinking about what it would look like as a poster. Share it with us, tag us, and enjoy the rest of the challenge. Thank you for joining in.